awareness, eliminating discriminations in all forms, and improving their livelihood.
President Muhammadu Buhari said with Nigeria as a signatory and state party to the relevant United Nations Convention, nothing will be left to chance towards promoting the inclusion of persons with special needs in all development efforts.
The government is not unaware of the huge population of persons with special needs in Nigeria, estimated at over 25 million. The task before you is enormous. You must work diligently towards ensuring that government is able to touch the lives of our fellow citizens with special needs, despite our limited resources.
While commending the governors of Lagos, Plateau and Nasarawa states for not only enacting disability laws but also establishing Disability Rights Commission in their states, the president insists that states yet to do so should take necessary action to enable government efforts have the desired impact at subnational levels.
Let me conclude by enjoining you as a team of the Commission to realize that your work forms a critical aspect in achieving the objective of our administration to removing 100 million Nigerians out of poverty. I am therefore looking forward to commissioning projects and programs of high impact to the disabled community in line with this vision.
The 8-member National Commission for Persons with Disabilities has Hussaini Hassan Kangiwa as chairman and James David Lalu as executive secretary. From the State House, Adamu Sambo, NTA News.
Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari has formally engaged Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State as the second wave of COVID-19 bites harder in the Center of Excellence. Their discussion, among others, also centered on efforts at rebuilding Lagos State after the mayhem and destruction of property which came in the wake of the last NSAS protest in parts of the country. State House correspondent Adamu Sambo again reports.
This is the second time in 2 months President Muhammadu Buhari will be engaging Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on COVID-19 and the NSAS protest, both of which started from Lagos State. On COVID-19, for instance, now in its second wave, Lagos remains the epicenter, recording in just the last 2 days nearly 1,500 confirmed cases of the global pandemic, a situation the governor described as worrisome.
On COVID, it's actually a very serious case. You know, we've all said it, we're the second wave, and incidentally, the second wave seemed to be a lot more infectious than the first one. And we're seeing positive rates of about 25, sometimes 30%. You know, so that is actually very disturbing. And we've seen, unfortunately, the amount of fatality, you know, around the country, even in Lagos. And so one of the things that we've realized that a lot more people require, you know, oxygen, you know, attention. They need breathing, additional oxygen breathing. So we have started building what we call oxygen tent, you know, oxygen facilities. We're building about 10 of such facilities. I think we've commissioned about 4 or 5, you know, of them. And we're also building proper oxygen plants, additional 2 oxygen plants in the state, so that we can meet, you know, the respiratory requirements. We understand the virus more than where we are 10 months ago or 8 months ago. So we know what the treatment should be.
On its efforts at rebuilding Lagos State after the devastation suffered in the wake of the NSAS protests, the governor said already owners of small businesses affected have started receiving grants and soft loans to enable them come back together as soon as possible, while proper study is underway on devastated infrastructure and transportation facilities for necessary action. Discussions also centered on collaborative efforts Lagos State can enjoy with the federal government as regards the various economic opportunities that abound in the state.
Like you all know, Lagos is the commercial nerve center of the country, and so we need to, very early in the year, start up on economic programs and in activities that can improve not only our foreign direct investment, but also make Lagos, an investor destination in the country. So there are a few things that are brought to his notice, a few projects that are brought to his notice, and how we can collaborate, with the federal government, and also a few future projects that we're praying that he comes around, and help us commissioning. He took very detailed notes. I was actually very, very, very happy. He took very detailed note and has given me assurances that some of the points I've put up with him, I will be seeing some call-up or some follow-up, either through the Chief of Staff or through some of the agencies of the federal government.
Governor Sanwo-Olu said the security situation in Lagos State was also analyzed and the best way forward charted towards making the nation's commercial nerve center a lot more business-friendly. From the State House, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.
Similarly, a COVID-19 survivor says the level of communication and clear understanding of the impact of the coronavirus pandemic on the people could play a key role in stemming the second wave of the pandemic as being experienced in the country. Governor Simon Lalong of Plateau State, who a few weeks ago survived the attack, says the people, especially at the grassroots, should be enlightened on the need to observe the non-medical protocol against the virus.
That this second wave is more dangerous than what we saw before. In my state, I've lost almost 5 people now. VIPs, that is VIPs for you. Talk less of even the ordinary